What's up? What's up? It's Ashmar Webb. Yo, I got a few things I want to talk about, but it's based upon this fight we just had. I think this is the epitome of a Rock'em Sock'em Robot match. That's why I want to talk about this. And there's nothing personal. I don't want to talk about any fighters. I love anybody who's involved in this sport, something that I've been doing all my life. But I want to talk about this Joshua and the new Mexican, undisputed world champion. And all right, yeah. But anyway, this fight was the epitome of a Rock'em Sock'em Robot match. And you know, first I want to say shout outs to Joshua and peace be with you, bro, and keep your head up and don't kill yourself, don't do nothing crazy. Remember that nothing happens without the permission of God, and nothing and only two reasons things happen: bad or whatever. If it ain't like we want it to be, the one reason is He's giving us a test to make us better, make us better individuals, make better decisions, to repent, or He's doing it to punish us. And to punish us, to really punish us, there's no doubt about what that is, and we won't even be talking about that. So look at it as a reminder and a mercy from your Lord for anything bad that happens to you. So, it's only to make yourself better, come back stronger. Now, as far as Joshua, that's what's up. And as far as my Mexican champion, you did your thing, your dream came true. That is definitely a big thing for the Mexicans, and not just the Mexicans, for people in general, people who love the Mexicans. It's not about being a race, but it's about being a race, because we were made in different tribes and nations so that we get to know one another. So shout out to the Mexican race, to the people who struggle and strive, and people who are relatives of the people that actually own America. So shout out to the Mexicans, and this is a big up for them for winning the undisputed world champion heavyweight division in a time where we need some real excitement. As far as that fighter, what's his name? I can't remember his name. But anyway, as far as him, he's authentic, it seems to be, from looking at his history, where he came from. But as far as watching this fight with him and Joshua, this was a straight bum match. He was throwing punches like bolos. If Joshua had some ability to box backwards, get on his jab, and defend himself, it wouldn't have went down like this. Joshua was much stronger than that guy physically. The guy had some punching power like every heavyweight does. It's just about being able to touch a person, and Joshua was immature. You can see that he was immature. He was rushed in his game. Something like Wilder, coming off his short amateur career, less than 100 fights, and coming out in the pros and basically winning based off of your power. Power doesn't win fights. Joshua don't have that pop in his punch, that kind of power, but he's very strong, athletic, very big. That's not going to win you all fights. This little bowling ball Mexican brother came out and showed him that. I can't say he did it with skill. This was truly a Rock'em Sock'em match. But he did do it. And he did it with, it was like, this Mexican was fighting like that Mexican that came after, not the Mexican, but the guy who fought Floyd Mayweather, and he was swinging all on top of his head. He fought Adrian Broner too, but he overwhelmed Adrian Broner with that bolo style, overhand loops and punches coming from everywhere. That's not boxing. The reason I say it's not boxing, what boxing is, let me tell you what skilled boxing is. Styles make fighting. You can have any style you want. You don't have to be a stand-up type of boxer. You got 3 different type of styles. You got a boxer who can box backwards, on his jab, forward on his jab, and you got a guy who can dart in and out. He's always moving in and out, and he's defending himself, and he's offense. Then you got a guy who goes straight forward. You know what I mean? Joe Frazier, who coming straight forward. He never going back. Okay, he's defending himself and going back like Chavez. People underestimate people like Chavez, thinking they just punching. They're not just punching. They know how to move, and they defend themselves while they're punching. Okay, so that's boxing. Defense and offense equals boxing, not just offense. And when you got somebody like this Mexican who beat Joshua, or you have something like the guy who beat Adrian Bronner and he fought Floyd Mayweather, what's his name, man? I'm all shocked up for messed up for names. But anyway, Madonna, that's his name, Madonna. But anyway, those type of fighters are all offense. And what I mean by that is, if they fight the right style of a boxer who can box offense and defense, they'll lose. Adrian Bronner is he's, believe it or not, he's more of a defensive boxer than an offensive boxer. He tried to copy Floyd and in respects to learning defense, but his offense is not perpetual. His offense is not consistent. You have to have a consistent offense to be a offensive fighter. They used to tell us back in the day, offense is your best defense. So that's not true. Now that I'm older, I know. But what that means is that your offense in perpetual motion, your offense consistently will defend you also, because you're always able to hit the person, but you can get hit too. And what we learned after Floyd Mayweather is no, defense is your best offense, because if you can't hit me, you can't beat me. You can't get points. They can't cheat. They can't rob me. And when I do decide to hit you back, I'm going to catch you. So once again, I'm going to recap. I want to give a shout out to Josh.